Welcome to McGilvray Oval for round 7 of the Fortescue Premier Grade competition. I'm Damien Pacheco and I'll be your commentator today for this hit out between the unbeaten UWA and Southern Lions. UWA are currently undefeated and sit on top of the ladder. They're current holders of the Rugby WA Cup, which will be up for grabs for Southern Lions today if they can knock off the current competition leaders. Southern Lions have been impressive so far this year with wins against Perth, Bayswater and Wanneroo and a narrow 1-point loss to Nedlands a few weeks back. They have some impressively skillful backs who love to attack the line and put the ball in behind for their speedsters to chase. Both teams have some firepower and look forward to seeing some running rugby today. Before the match today, we'll be observing a moment's silence to pay respects to the father of a long-time player who passed away last week. All uni teams today are wearing a black armband as a sign of respect. Referee today is Kyle Burnett. He's refereed over 150 Premier Grade matches and is also a Super Rugby television match official. We've even got George Forster Jones here running as the assistant, over 500 club games for Nedlands. UWA are going to be kicking off, running left to right. Got a moderate breeze blowing from near side to far side across the pitch. And relatively clear skies, so hopefully no rain today. Caleb Young to kick off for UWA. Burnett checking, they're ready, blows his whistle, and they're off. Goes deep. Southern Lions field it, no problems. UWA line have come up, made the tackle. 30 out from Southern Lions line. Looking for the forward runners. Takes into contact. That was Cameron McMillan. Coming back short side. Looking to run it out of their half. Taken down. 35 out from their line. Forwards coming back. Again to Cameron McMillan. The Big Mac they call him. Ball comes out Villarica. Met solely taken down behind the gain line. Southern Lions regrouping. UWA flooding the ruck, but illegally in from the side. Burnett blows his whistle for a penalty. UWA penalised for not releasing the player. Goes against the hooker, Corey Gukake. Southern Lions go for touch. We'll have a line out, 35 out from the defensive line. You can see the assistant referee's flag swirling in the breeze there. Southern Lions going for a 5-man line out. Messi up the top, comes down for UWA scrum half. Brendan Borster gives it off to Clay Ewen. Makes some metres. Becomes short side, knocked down by Southern Lions, just a knock on in the tackle. Scott Turnbull it was, Hurricane as they call him. Have the first scrum of the day. Southern Lions having a bit of a meeting before this one. Should be a good contest in the front row with UWA, Churchwood, Gukake and Cutler. up against McMillan, Vorte and Alafeo. Forced to defeat it. There's electric around the fringes, so let's see what he's going to do here. Burnett not happy with that, he's going to blow it up. We'll have a scrum reset. Telling the front rowers to sort the gap out. Solid engagement with University. Steady on the hit. Uni looking for the second shunt. Southern Lions matching it. Ball comes out. Forced to Sullivan. Out the back play to Ewen. Ewen just spills it in contact, knocks it on. Be Southern Lions scrum now. Good rush defence by Southern Lions. They read the inside ball. As Young passed it inside to Ewen. Met solely by Southern Lions, forced the turnover. The Southern Lions halfback Finley Lee Allen. It's his first start at Premier Grade team. Played at Rockingham Club until 2020 and joined Southern Lions in 2021. Represented Western Australia at under 16s level. So he's a great up and coming young player. Another strong engagement UWA. Lee Allen feeds it in. UWA putting the pressure on. Ball comes at the back, picked up by number 8, Smith. Pass out wide, taken high there. Referees put his arm out for advantage. UWA rushing up, look for the shift pass. Scrappy out the back, but will come back for the penalty. Caleb Young going high there. UWA looking to really rush up in defence, put the pressure on Southern Lions. Laporte, good touch finder. Great attacking setup here for Southern Lions, 15 metres out from the line. Looking for a 7-man line out. Go to Murray in the middle, but it's intercepted by University, taken by Bromley, the captain. UWA looking to clear it out of their 22. Ball comes back to O'Sullivan. Puts on the toe, doesn't find touch. Rakita passes infield. Has to dive for it, is Nabarossi. Southern Lions put on the boot. It's pretty deep, taken. Mark is called. UWA a chance to relieve some pressure here. Ball just getting held up in the breeze, but finds touch this time. Southern Lions over line out just inside their 40. See if they can fix up the error from the last line out. UWA a very strong defensive line out. Plenty of tall timber to intercept. Going for a 5-man option this time. Goes to the middle, Scrappy, cleaned up by McMillan. It's taken down. Forwards looking to regroup. Goes to Villarica, passes infield. Met solely by UWA, driven backwards into the turf and counter up coming through. Southern Lions just get there. Ball comes out to the forwards running. Again, Churchwood out of the line. Put on the boot by Villarica. It's high. Chase. Taken by the fullback Shortle. But we're coming back for an offside penalty. Southern Lions in front of the kicker. What are University going to do? They're within kicking range. play Ewen with the ball. Said he wants to go for touchline. Ewen, former Western Force player. Great touch finder. 10 out from their attacking line. UWA going for full line. Fake at the back. Taken down by Breland, but referee's found a penalty. Or was it not straight? Apologies. Scrum to Southern Lions. I don't know if it's the wind today that is affecting the throws, but a few scrappy line outs so far. Southern Lions now a chance to clear their line. UWA look to put pressure on this scrum, no doubt. Probably looking at tight head Cutler coming up before Southern Lions in the corner. Going for it. Ball sitting there, and they've got a penalty, UWA. Pressure on. Up on the loose head side. Potentially Southern Lions tight head not pushing straight. Richie Churchwood, the big loose head from UWA, getting some pats on the head. Surely they're going to go for another scrum. Yes, they are. That's what I like to see. See if UWA can get the dominance on again and go for a pushover try. Got a big front row University. Proven dominant so far. Forster feeds the ball in. Solid scrum, but down on the far side. Referee says ball's out. Comes out to Young. Shifts it onto his centre. Sharwood's over under the post. First try of the game. Takes the score. UWA 5, Lions 0. With keep to come. Just sheer force there from the UWA backline. Solid platform from the scrum. Just shifting it out to Sharwood, the centre. Crashes over. Wind starting to pick up. Young to add the extras here, taking his time to set the ball on the tee. Having troubles there. Referee telling him to hurry up. Southern Lions keen to chase. Young adds the extras, no problem. Takes the lead to 7-0. Looking for a football here. Ball boys are asleep, I think. Maybe it's too cold for them. Villarica, former Fijian Drua player, to restart. Looking to go right. And he does. It's high. Southern Lions got a good chase. Scrappy, it's bounced. Cleaned up by Southern Lions. Taken by the big prop. But there was a knock on. Alafeo's eyes lit up. Ball bounced in his hands and he just saw a try line in front of him, but unfortunately it was lost forward. UWA got a centre field scrum. 30 out from their line. Forster puts it in. Pass to O'Sullivan. Sullivan puts it on the toe. Looking for some grass. Southern Lions let it bounce. Bounces in the 22. Fielded. Rakita having a counter attack. Rakita still going. Looking for some support. Puts it on the toe. He's got Nasaroki on his outside, but cleaned up at the back by Shortall. We've got a penalty here. Taken late, I think, after the kick perhaps. Penalty downfield. What are Southern Lions going to do here? Southern Lions point to the sticks, they're going to go for 3. Maxime Laporte, the fullback, played rugby in France for CAF. Made the Rugby WA Team of the Week last week. Commentated his match against Wanneroo 2 weeks ago, and he was the Iceman. Nailed every single shot at goal. From out wide, at distance. Certainly a very good kicker. Hopefully I haven't put the mocker on him here, but see how he goes. Just in from the 22 and the 15 metre lines. Got a good view from behind, from the camera here. I think I did put the mocker on him, he's just sprayed it to the left. We'll have a 22 metre restart for UWA. Caleb Young wants it to restart. Looking to go to his right. Does so. Smith calls for it. Goes over his head, left it. Villarica lets it bounce. And into touch. Has it come off of a Southern Lions player? Perhaps the referees want to have a chat. Force Jones has a flag, points towards UWA. Out off Southern Lions. Ukake to throw the ball in. 5-man line out for UWA. Finds Bromley off the top to Forster. Cut out pass. And again, Ngala just spills it. No arms tackle there. Knock on advantage only. Southern Lions looking for the counter. Ngala, big tackle. Trying to make amends for his error. And go for the clean out. Perhaps a little bit too eager there. Almost in from the side. Southern Lions taken down just inside the 40. Dummy, shows and goes. Villarica, met solidly, taken down. Looking to go right. Good counter ruck by the UWA, they've taken it. Forster puts it on the boot. Big chase coming by Sullivan. Southern Lions have some men back. Fielded by Laporte. Needs some friends, he's got some, but Southern Lions have lost it. Knock on advantage. UWA regrouping. The forwards one at midfield. Kukake passes, shifts it on. Bromley pass to no one. Nice Oroki just knocks it on. Sorry, Rakita knocked it on there, but we'll come back for the knock on advantage. UWA have a scrum 8 metres out from their line. On the 15 metre line, so they've got big open side to play with. Reece Tapanay on the right wing here wearing number 11. Contracted Western Force player, adding experience to the back line. Hasn't had much of the pill today, but hopefully can find himself on the end of a try after this. Forster feeds it in. UWA looking to move Southern Lions backwards, but Southern Lions putting up the shunt. Just gone 90, referee will call it up and reset. UWA still have the scrum feed. UWA looking to assert their dominance, get some front foot ball. The Southern Lions are up to the task there. Big Mac Blue set prop coming up for Southern Lions. Both Cameron McMillan and Cameron Murray both just recently joined the club from Canterbury in the UK. So Big Mac's used to the Northern Hemisphere scrummaging, so puts on another good shunt. UWA coming around the corner. Forster goes himself. UWA regrouping. As the pick goes through the piggies. Gukake looking for the line. Gets some help, but it's going to be held up. And is so. Have a goal line drop out. Fullerika to restart, calling his players behind him. Goes high and deep. O'Sullivan under it, looking to have a counter. Goes himself, shifts to Ewen. Ewen straight through. Goes to ground just inside the 22. Cutler bounces off one, still going Cutler. Forster gets there. Over penalty here. Forster wants to go quick. Teammates tell him to slow it down. Not rolling away, Southern Lions ping there. UWA looking for the shot on... Oh, they're going for a scrum. Back in their piggies in here. Centre field scrum can attack both sides. Got a player down in the backfield, I think it's Clay Ewen. Getting some physio attention. Just stretching out the hamstrings. Or potentially a knee. Testing the knee, I think they are. Burnett calls time off, going to go check what's going on. Have a chance for some water now. Ewan's back to his feet. Continuing on with the test, see if he puts some weight on it. Looks to be okay. Forwards enjoying the time to have a bit of water, suck in the deep ones. Ewan's back in his feet. Burnett's coming back in, about to blow time on. We'll have a scrum 10 metres out, directly in front of the sticks. Got Reece Tapanay wide out here on the paint. O'Sullivan behind the scrum, indicating he can go both ways. He's got his fullback Shortle behind him. gridiron I formation. Can open up the options. They're looking to go right. Forster has a snipe. Finds O'Sullivan. Goes himself. O'Sullivan over. UWA extend their lead. 12-0 with a kick to come. We had O'Sullivan and Shortall behind the scrum, indicating that they can go both ways. They decided to go right. Forster had the snipe and had his 10 and 12 wrapping around the corner. O'Sullivan had Young there to pass to, but didn't need him. Went himself and scored. Very good backline try. Young to line up. About 7 metres in from touch, just outside of 22. Good strike, splits the middle, extends the lead to 14-0. Bullarica to restart again. Looking to go right. Does so. Got Bromley under it. Just knocks it on up top. Bukake cleans up, but he was offside. Was in front of Bromley when he knocked it on and fielded it from an offside position. So Southern Lions get the penalty. Forte looking to find touch. Stabs it in. Have a line out. 15 metres out. So Lions going for full line out here. Forte to throw it in. Lots of movement. Finds Murray in the middle. Southern Lions get the drive on. Static at the moment, looking for some momentum. Burnett says use it. Ball comes out the back to Bullarica. Short ball to his centre, Ratu Sakoko. But forward, pass went forward. UWA have a scrum. Forster feeds the ball in. UWA looking for the penalty here. They've got it. Advantage. Goes to O'Sullivan. Show and go. Finds some space. Now passes. Young's got it. Cut out pass to Tapine. His first touch of the game. Cuts back inside. Taken down inside Southern Lions half. Forster passes out the back to his 10. O'Sullivan taken down. Looking for quick ball. Skipper has a run. Bromley. Forster out to his hooker, Bukake. Coming back here, Cutler. Tries to bump off once. Momentum takes him through. Little Gregan ball through to Ewen. Clay Ewen. He's through. Comes around and puts the ball down. Great little George Gregan ball by Brendan Forster. Clay Ewen just coming around the ruck. Hit the ball at pace. The man that rapid's very hard to stop. Goes in and scores. UWA extend their lead 19-0 with a kick to come. It's good enterprising play by UWA. They had penalty advantage inside the 22, but Rory O'Sullivan and Vorsa decided they wanted to have a run. They did so. A few hit-ups in midfield before finding the space and Ewen finishing it off. A couple of Southern Lions players down. Cam Naisaroki, the 13, getting some attention, as is William Burrows, the captain. Burrows seems to be making his way back to the try line to join his teammates. Naisaroki slowly coming to his feet. Looks like he's got a bit of an ankle injury. Caleb Young lining up for his shot at goal. Just outside the 22 and in from the 15. No problems with that one either. Extends the lead 21-0. Southern Lions physio's got the magic spray out for William Burrows. Copped a rib tickler, looks like. Just making his way back to halfway. Villarica's going to restart. Again looking to go right. Goes up high, holds up in the breeze. Southern Lions retain the ball on the 10-metre line. They go quick. Vorte, the hooker, has a run. Gets a leg drive going, fights the ground. They come back short side. Just spilled in contact by the number 8, Smith. See how strong that breeze was with that kickoff, just held up. Southern Lions chased, won the ball back. But unfortunately just handling error let them down there. Forster puts the ball in. UWA looking for a bit of a push. Comes out, O'Sullivan. Puts it on the toe. It's high. Tipene chasing. Laporte fields it. Met solidly by 2 University defenders. Southern Lions come back to help out. Comes out to Murray. It's Schultz having a run. Referee's got his arm out for advantage. Vorte shifts out the back. Loose pass, well taken there by Naisaroki. Seems to be better after a slight ankle injury. We'll come back for the penalty for UWA offside. Burrows down again. Looking to be struggling a little bit. Looks to be coming to the sideline now, having a breather. Looks like Villarica is going to be the skipper from now. Just waiting to see who the replacement player is. Southern Lions find touch on the near side. 25 metres out from their line. Looks like the replacement player is number 22, Brady Eastwood, perhaps. No. Not sure. Scrappy cleaned up by Gukake for UWA. Puts a leg drive on. Beats a couple. UWA on the front foot. Big counter ruck by Smith. Cutler. Taken down. Southern Lions putting the pressure on. Borster. O'Sullivan. Out the back to Tapine. Shifts it on. Ball goes to ground. Got a knock-on advantage. Southern Lions looking to counter. They're still going inside the 22, Southern Lions. Smith. Got no support. Now comes. Come around the corner. Ratu Sokokoko. Come back short side to Smith. Offloads. Nabarossi, I think it is, the winger, taken down. Smith, another run. Been busy last couple of phases. Southern Lions trying to crash over, just taken down. Coming back for the penalty advantage. See if Southern Lions going to go for touch here. Get a 5 metre line out. No, they're going to tap and go. Alafeo. No, it wasn't Alafeo. Apologies. Out to the prop, McMillan. McMillan still going. Taken down, metre short from the line. Southern Lions coming around the corner. The big man, Alafeo, just taken down, but penalty advantage. Southern Lions held up again. Looking to pick and go through the piggies. Ball comes out, shifts on by McMillan to Laporte. Laporte taken down, just short of the line again. Southern Lions over, but I think he may have knocked it on there. We'll see. Kyle Bennett says yes, but he's coming back for the penalty. See what Southern Lions going to do. It's easy 3 points, but they down 21-0. They should go for the scrum, I think. Or another penalty, a tap. So they're going to go tap penalty. McMillan gives it to his tight end, Alafeo. Met solidly by UWA. Fraction high too. Lee Allen comes in. Comes back to McMillan. McMillan tries to put the footwork on, taken down. UWA on the ball then. Looks like, no, Southern Lions still have it. Ferocious defence for UWA. Taken down, Southern Lions a metre short. I think it's Lee Allen's gone himself, and he's got the try. No, it wasn't Lee Allen. Who was it? Hurricane, the veteran. Scott Turnbull. Played over 150 first grade matches. Loves a bit of meat. It's good patience by Southern Lions. Rumbling through the forwards. Eventually got the bickies. Takes the score 21-5 with a kick to come. Laporte to line up. Porte on the 15 metre line just inside the 22. Kick's good by Laporte. Takes the scores 21-7. Less than 5 minutes to go in the half. Young to restart for UWA. Looking to go right. Got Murray under it. Goes over Murray's head. Picks up by Ratu Sakoko. Coming short side. Winger's got it. Coming down the short side. Rakita still going. Pops it up to his hooker, Vorte, but perhaps the UWA player called for it. Farrow. Turned it over. Come short side. Looking to shift. The captain, Bromley's got it. Puts his head down. Taking down just out inside Southern Lions half. Southern Lions on it here, and they get the reward. As Villarica, the fly half, in on the ball. Was very keen to go quick, but referee Burnett says not on the mark. Great speed by Josiah Rakika, the left winger. Laporte. Finds touch about 30 metres out. Aiden Vorte, former rugby under 18s player, to feed the ball in. Goes to the front, Turnbull. Gukake cleans up again for UWA. UWA regrouping, out the back to O'Sullivan. Kicks it downfield, finds some grass, looking for the 50-22. Doesn't quite get there. Rakita cleans up, gives it to Laporte. Finds touch, 30 out from their line. Great kick by O'Sullivan, finding some space. Unlucky not to get the 50-22, but they got pretty good reward here with the line out 30 out. Forwards having a meeting. Kukake says, "What about me, guys?" Gets his call. Got Nagala in the receiver position. Perhaps UWA going for a drive. Find the skipper Bromley taken down, and they get the drive. They get the momentum going forward. Reinforcements coming in. UWA still going inside the 22. Still going. Nala stripped in the contact, but they come back for a penalty. Villarica sends it downfield. No chance of a quick penalty here. UWA pretty keen to slow it down. A couple of minutes to go in the first half. Look to kick for touch and have one last crack at it. Ewen to line up. You have a line out 6 metres out. See if they can get that driving ball again. Number 7, Nanala at receive position again. This time they go to the front and down, looking to get the drive on. Shearing off open side. Southern Lions putting the pressure on. Scott Turnbull's come through. UWA split off. Sharwood taken down. Stolen by Southern Lions. Referee says all good. Laporte. Puts it out. Excellent touch finder, 40, just inside their half. It's a great steal by Southern Lions. Patience to play the extra phase. Laporte put on the boot. Got some excellent field position. Net gain of 20 metres for Southern Lions. Kake to throw the ball in again. Taken by Bromley. Vorster, O'Sullivan out the back. Nala steps through the tackle and keeps going. Gets the offload. Sharwood to Tapine, but just lost it forward. Forward pass. Referee Burnett blows half time. Scores are 21-7. We'll have a quick break and join us for the second half.
Do you love the game?
Do you want the best seat in the house? Help make the game better.
1, line 7. Do a quick whip around the grounds. The Netherlands hosting Palmyra. Palmyra leading 38-7. Perth Bayswater leading Wanneroo 22-5. Associates leading Kalamunda 17-12. Joondalup leading West 15-14. Cottesloe have the bye today. No doubt coach Ryan Westerway is at home, rugged up by the heater, enjoying our broadcast. Fullerika to restart for Southern Lions. Come in this near side. Taken down by DeGraaf. Forster to Gukake, the hooker. Gets the leg drive going. Impressive carry there. Forster back to O'Sullivan, looking to clear it. Does so. Take it back in the 22, and it's out in the full, so we'll come back for a line out just inside the 22. Good attacking opportunity for Southern Lions here. Having their meeting, the forwards, discussing where they're going to go. Forte has the ball, throw in. Got a Murray at the middle, but picked off by UWA. Bounce to the hands of Cutler. DeGraaf has a carry. Taken down still inside the 22. O'Sullivan's back in the pocket. Forster finds him. O'Sullivan puts on the boot under pressure. Finds touch. 30 metres out from their try line. Southern Lions still have some opportunity here. See if we can get the line out right this time. McMillan gives Forte the call. Go to the front. Turnbull. Oh, knocked down by DeGraaf. Will he find some time in the bin after that one? No, referee just gives them a warning. DeGraaf pleading, he was going for the intercept, but was never in a position to catch the ball there. Florica, the ball into touch. He does so just inside the 22. Southern Lions forced to go to the front in that last one. Forced the extra long pass for Lee Allen that was almost picked off by DeGraaf. And they go to Turnbull again, down to Lee Allen. Florica tidies it up. Comes out to Ratu Sokokoko. Comes out again to Laporte. Porte taken down just outside the 22. Murray has a run. Lee Allen looking to go open side. Does so. Florica puts it on the toe. Chase, but beaten the touch. Nice Soroki was chasing there for Southern Lions, and Clay Ewen coming back, but beats them all into touch. UWA have the throw. See that wind's picking up. Scrappy off the top, comes back UWA. Knock on, yeah, penalty offside. He was in an offside position when he picked it up after the knock on. Southern Lions looking to tap. They do so. Alafeo has another run. Pick and go by Southern Lions. Forte. So McMillan puts his head down. Lee Allen trying to fish it out. They get a penalty. Lee Allen taps it quickly. Goes to Smith. Shows and goes. Taken down a couple of metres out. Southern Lions dart around the corner. Got to be close here. Forwards have a rumble. Met by UWA. Alafeo. And he's over. Alafeo, the big tight end prop. Gets himself a meat pie. Southern Lions start off well in the second half. Score 21-12, a kick to come. Southern Lions have a player down on the try line. Not sure who it is. Hopefully just a bit of cramp. I think it's just Philip Smith, the number 8. It is. Smith's been busy today, the big number 8. Had some strong carries. Looks like he's still good to go. Laporte adds the extras. Seems to have found his radar after the early miss. Southern Lions have made a change. Got 25 Shulk Euster on. But I think he's on for the try scorer Alafeo. Young kicks off to the right. Ball finds the grass. DeGraff cleans it up. Taken down inside the 22. Churchwood, big clean out. Coming to Cutler. He's by himself. Needs some support. Reinforcements get there just in time. Southern Lions fanning out, not contesting the breakdown. Churchwood. Beats one. Still going Churchwood. Not held. Gets up. Has another little dart. Gukake hits the ball at pace. Taken out 3 metres out from the line. Ball comes out to Bromley. Bromley still fighting. Taken down. Forwards have another rumble. Nanala, I think it was, the flanker. Big mass of bodies. Comes out the back to Pinay. Puts on the footwork. Gets the pass off. Sharwood taken down just a metre short. Ewen has got plenty of work to do. Ewen gets over, fights himself through. Gets his second try of the afternoon, Clay Ewen. Had some work to do, had 2 to beat. Just powered through there, reached over, put the mid out, scored the try. UWA hit back. Young to add the extras. Tight angle out wide here. We've got a good view from behind. Young lining up. Good strike. Just takes it over to the left. Scores remain. Fullerika to restart, looking to come near side. Does so. Goes deep. Ewen, the try scorer, fields it. Looks for the counters, run out of 22, beats one, bumps off a second, taken down. Bromley. Forster sends it back. Takes his time, puts it up and under. O'Sullivan chasing, but it's tapped down by the replacement prop, Euster. Southern Lions had the ball. Nice Soroki comes in, plays halfback. Gets the ball out to Murray. Steps in and out. Ball just dropped there by Southern Lions. Scrappy will come back for a scrum. UWA ball. Excellent counter by Clay Ewen. Put on the footwork, made some metres. See what the new prop Euster can do. He's been strong in the matches I've watched him so far. See if he can disrupt this UWA front row. Steady platform, it's come down on this near side. Penalty advantage. Quick passing. Ewen got some space out wide, puts on the goosey, offloads. But will come back for the penalty. There's a near man, Shark used to just dropping on the near side. Referee Burnett just signalling dropping his bind. Ewen looking for touch on the far side. Does so. UWA have the line out, 30 metres out from their line. Going for a 7-man line out. Finds the number 8, Bronland, taken down. Young, taken down the midfield. Coming back short side, O'Sullivan. Goes himself, jinks through. Gets the offload, Bromley. Scores out wide, Tipene. UWA go bang bang. Great try by Reece Tipene. O'Sullivan found some space, jinked in and out, and they got it wide to Tipene. Through the boot of Bromley, the captain, showing some good skills there, the lock. Tipene chased it, bounced up for him, and he scored. Probably Young's toughest kick of the day so far, right on the paint. It's a decent effort, but just sprays it across the face. Scores remain 31-14. Lorica goes high. Bromley's underneath it. Bounces off. Southern Lions back into the hands of McMillan. Shifts it wide to Nabarosi. So is Ratusukoko. Oh, Churchwood shoots out of the line, puts a big hit on. DeGraff shoots up but quick hands. Unfortunately goes to the ground, pass of Smith. Will come back for the knock on. Southern Lions had the intent to quickly get it out wide where the space was, but just couldn't quite get to hand. See if Eustace can redeem himself here. Got a good view right on this near side. Very low here. Forster feeds the ball in. Southern Lions get the shunt on, but we'll come back for a reset. Both sides not pushing straight. Kyle Bennett having a chat to both props on this side. Used to setting very low here, trying to get big Richie Churchwood down low to the ground. It went down in the previous scrum. Churchwood's arms down here. And the penalty goes to Southern Lions. Clear picture there for the referee. Churchwood's elbow hitting the ground. Used to really trying to bring him down low. Churchwood also plays in the second row. He's a big tall man. Southern Lions have a line out. 15 metres out from their line. Waiting for the ball. The replacement player, Brendan Leaf. Southern Lions junior. Played all his rugby at Southern Lions. Ball goes to the front. Messy, cleaned up by Bromley from UWA. Ball comes back to O'Sullivan. Rushes it into touch. Just misses a few heads on the way through. Southern Lions have another chance. Brendan Leaf, the replacement hooker, is part of the WA under-18 state team last year. Has been part of the Western Force Rugby WA Academy for the last 2 seasons. Originally back rower, but deciding to try his hand at hooker. Bit of miscommunication, but Southern Lions field it. Lee Allen. It's Ratu Sakako taken down midfield. Slow ball for Lee Allen. Finds his prop McMillan, just shifts it on. Looking to go around the corner, but no, come back short side. Eusta just gets it to Ratu Sakako again. Taken down. Go back to the left now. McMillan shifts it on. Well taken there by the replacement player. Southern Lions not really going anywhere, just going left to right. Eusta taken down just inside the 22. They go back left side. Not much direction, Southern Lions at the moment. They have some space out left, they get it there. Hit up by Villarica. Forwards have another go. Fight to the ground, 10 metres out. Leaf goes through and he's over. The replacement player only on for a few minutes and finds the try line. Just giving him raps to the young fella and he scores a try under the sticks. Southern Lions hit back, 31-19. Laporte's kick to come. Should be an easy kick for Laporte here. Oh, just comes off the woodwork. Put the curse on him again. Scores remain 31-19. The old commentator's curse, when you give a kicker raps, he usually misses. Young goes high and deep. Fielded by Southern Lions. Gets the offload. Bounce off UWA player. It's intercepted. Taken in by Bronland. Southern Lions steal it back in the breakdown. Bronland not releasing there after he went to ground. Got a couple of players down injured. Burnett's just blowing time off. Southern Lions player getting some attention. We'll run you through some of the scores from earlier on today. Third grade, UWA 17, Southern Lions 8. Big win to Southern Lions in second grade, 57-17. And the UWA women got up 12-0. A huge win in the second grade there. Promising signs for Southern Lions. Shows they've got a bit of depth in their club. Ball goes to the front, slapped down by UWA. Nanala cleans up, shifts it out to DeGraff. And back again to Pinay, puts it on the boot. Taking back in the 22, so he can't kick it out. Doesn't matter because found infield. Burnett's buying a penalty. No. He's found it must have been playing an advantage for a knock on. He is, yep. So he'll come back for the scrum. Southern Lions made another change. Jonah Nabarisi's come on, number 22. Playing outside centre. Borster feeds the ball in. UWA get a heavy move on and they get the penalty advantage. O'Sullivan picks up off the bootlaces, puts in a quick little kick. Nabarisi, the winger, fields it. But we'll come back for the penalty. So we've got Jonah Nabarisi playing outside centre and Millie Nabarisi playing on the right wing. Clay Ewen lines up for touch. UWA have a line out, about 30 metres out from the line. Forwards making their way in. Good Kakate throw. Finds Bromley. Taken down. Vorster to Nanala. Puts on a little goosey. Bounces off one. Into a solid tackle by Villarica, who stripped it in contact. Southern Lions had the ball. Euster. Met solidly by Bromley and Churchwood. UWA putting the pressure on the kick. Nanala finds a hand. Play on. Everyone's onside. Clay Ewan's got the ball. Puts on the footwork. Beats the man on the outside. Nabarisi takes him down just inside the 22. UWA troops get there. Bromley goes himself. Shrugs off one. Then runs back into the same man. Taken down. Penalty. Southern Lions coming in from the side. We've got Smith down. Seems to be in a bit of trouble. Perhaps a little bit of cramp, it looks like. Just getting stretched out. So had a big shift today. Philip Smith, the number 8 for Southern Lions. Burnett blows time off. Give the guys a breather. Getting the magic spray out. Stretching it out now. He's back on his feet. Seems to be okay. We resume play with a penalty to the UWA. Ewen indicates he wants to go to touch. Does so, about 6 metres out. UWA going for 7-man line out. Trick play to the front, get the rolling ball on. Bromley had it in his hands to get over. UWA thinks so. Burnett blows his whistle, wants to chat to his assistant. Nice little trick play to the front of the line out with Bromley coming in. Referee's going to have a chat. Unfortunately, we haven't got comms, but let's see what they say. No try. Held up. We'll have a goal line dropout. Good defence by Southern Lions. Villarica takes it all out the other side of the field. Wants to kick to this near side. Goes very deep. Clay Ewan calls for it. Fields it. It's got Young on the inside if he wants him. Ewan goes himself. Steps in and out. Taken down just outside the 22. Vorster has a snipe. O'Sullivan. Nanala overruns it. O'Sullivan still going. Gets it out to the fullback. Shortall. Shortall met very hard. Bromley. Got some space out wide if we can get it for UWA. O'Sullivan plays out the back. Sharwood. Sharwood shifts off to Ewan. Ewan's got a hat trick. That's a card in Clay Ewan. 3 tries. Excellent play. They had the space there. Sharwood hit the ball. Took the contact. Got the offload to Ewan. We found the chalk. Score's now 36-19. Caleb Young to line up 5 metres in from the touch line, just outside of 22. A perfect look at the angle here. Pushes it near side again. Scores remain 36-19. Just over 12 minutes to go on the clock. Bullarika to restart, looking for the near side again. Goes deep. Young bangs it on the boot. He's caught it on the line, Southern Lions. It'll be a UWA line out. I know. He was in touch when he caught it, so it's going to be a Southern Lions line out. Bit of confusion here from the sideline. Stolen by Bromley. Nanala steals it off Southern Lions. Good drive from the forwards from UWA. Coming short side. Bromley. Taken down. Churchwood at pace. Just holds on to it. Into Southern Lions territory now. Forster. Kukake. Southern Lions are on it here. Still on his feet. And he gets a reward. Smith. Survived the clean out. Smith, he was on the ball straight in there. Beat everyone else to it. Was entitled to it. Got the chockies. Bullarika finds touch. About 25 out from their attacking line. Leaf to throw it in. Just waiting for the football. Taken off top by Southern Lions, Bullarika. There's Ratu Sakakoko taking the line fast. Euster. Met solidly by Churchwood, his opposite number. Churchwood putting pressure on the breakdown. Southern Lions have it. Euster at pace. Chop down. Oh, there's a bit of argy-bargy going on between the two props. Eustace down injured. Burnett's got a bit to sort out here. Lorica, the captain, having a chat to Burnett. Big contact with Euster there. Hopefully it's okay. Got the physio looking in his left knee. Bromley now wants to have a chat. Looks like Alafeo is going to come back on the field. Euster Not looking like he can continue. Got number 20 for UWA coming on, Alexander Bradley Moore. He's a 17-year-old student at Trinity College. Made his Premier Grade debut this year. Good young up-and-coming player. Got Nanala moved to hooker. And Gukake's come off. Nanala, a man of many talents. Represented Canada under 21s and at rugby sevens level. Now moving into the front row. UWA going down on the short side again. Referees called it up for a reset. Just going to have a chat to both props. Saying sort it out. Churchill's got some long levers on him, perhaps needs to get a longer bind, get a bit more stability. Southern Lions looking to set very low at scrum time. Lee Allen to feed the ball in. Another reset. Got another replacement player on the right wing for Southern Lions, Yoshida Kaigo. Less than 10 minutes to go. Southern Lions got to be the next to score if they want any chance of winning this game. UWA put the pressure on. Ball comes out the back, but they're not pushing straight. Penalty to Southern Lions. UWA quite unlucky there. They had dominance, but got to do it legally. Referees got to see them pushing straight first. Southern Lions have a line out, 15 metres out from their line. Got another replacement on for Southern Lions. Number 26, Aaron Harawini. Scrappy at the top, cleaned up by Smith. Smith still going, Smith, he's over! Southern Lions hit back. Big number 8. Smith's had a big shift today. Down again. He's had the magic spray. Now got himself a meat pie. I think it's his second of the day today for Smith. I think he would love a rest. Port A to line up. Just outside the 22. Not going to make any comments. Put the rocker on for the last couple. Smith back to his feet, running back. Laporte. Straight through the middle this time. Clay Ewen was chasing vigorously, but Laporte cool as ice there. Takes the scores 36-26. Less than 5 minutes to go. Young to restart, looking to go right. Does so, goes deep. Field of Villarica, puts on the boot straight away. Shortle. Looks for the counter. Gets some support. Yoshida takes him down. Yoshida, that man, straight through the... but came through illegally. Yoshida Kaigo, the replacement player, wasn't onside. Ewen finds touch on the 22. Nanala to throw in. Ikatuya is on for UWA, prop. Cutler at the back. It wasn't straight. We'll have a scrum. UWA looking to make amends for their previous penalty where they were dominant. Look to come through legally this time and see if they can push Southern Lions off the ball. Good solid engagement. Lee Allen to put the ball in. Uni putting pressure on. Ball comes out. Nabarosi goes to ground. To other Nabarosi. Takes it in contact. Going short side. Laporte. Throw onto the ground. Lee Allen puts the ball on the toe. It's going deep. And it's dead, so we'll come back for a scrum where he kicked it from. Too much gas on that one. The remaining few minutes of the game. UWA have the scrum. 35 out from there, 45 out from their try line. Forster puts the ball in. UWA putting the extra shunt on. O'Sullivan out the back to Tepine, but just goes to ground. Nabarosi, he's got some wheels. Nabarosi can go all the way. Yes, he will. Southern Lions get the try against the runner play. Replacement Nabarosi's got some gas. Scores 36-31 with a kick to come and put the Southern Lions in bonus point territory. Still a couple of minutes to go. Quick conversion is no good. Score's still 36-31. Referee blows time off. Villarica getting some attention. Southern Lions have their tails up now. See what they can do at this restart. I think it's the last play of the game. See if UWA go short to see if they can get the ball back, or they go long to make Southern Lions run the distance. And a play down in backfield. Villarica's just been shown a blue card. Means he had a head knock. It's going to follow the concussion protocol. Young to restart. Burnett singles time on. Going deep. Fielded by Southern Lions. Nabarosi. To the new man. Yoshida Kaigo. But it's gone forward. Referee Burnett blows full time. UWA 36, Southern Lions 31. Great fight back by Southern Lions, got the bonus point. Showing they're not far off the mark. Been unlucky with a few close losses. They've improved heavily on last year. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm Damien Pacheco and hope to see you next week. Thank you.